In St. Louis County tonight, a collision between political power and criminal law. County Executive Sam Page faces felony charges stemming from a ballot fight that cost taxpayers more than $500,000. He was scheduled to go to trial in 2 weeks. That's now delayed until June. Meanwhile, his lawyers are asking a judge to throw the whole case out, citing selective prosecution. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, has the story.
Yeah, at its core, this is a story most people can understand. Two powerful rivals who just couldn't stand each other digging in to try and destroy one another politically. The problem kicks in when the collateral damage winds up costing taxpayers. This grudge match cost the public dearly, and the legal battle is raising a question no Missouri court has ever before answered. Proposition B was born out of a feud. County Executive Sam Page tried to oust Republican Councilman Dennis Hancock over nepotism allegations. The council fired back, spending $500,000 Rams settlement dollars to put a measure on the ballot that would let them fire Page's appointees. Page hit back with this publicly funded mailer. Hancock had two problems with it.
The information on the postcard was not accurate.
Content and the cost.
He spent more than $200,000 taxpayer dollars advocating for the defeat of Proposition B.
But Page's own staff submitted the mailer language to County Attorney Robert Grant for legal review. Grant responded in writing that in his opinion the materials did not violate Missouri law. Page gave final approval only after that clearance.
I can't imagine that anyone has done anything wrong.
The Attorney General disagrees.
We think we have a very strong case.
But Monday morning's pretrial conference hearing didn't go as planned. The state filed a new round of discovery late Friday, and the judge continued the case until June. Page's team never got their moment in open court to argue for dismissal. According to the defense, those arguments were made in chambers instead.
This is a prosecution without precedent. I've been working in prosecution for 24 years now. And with the exception of what I see at the national level, I've never seen anything like this.
That's not just spin, it's a documented record.
Nobody has ever been charged under this crime and under this statute criminally in the history of the state of Missouri.
The state's most pointed allegation, 2 bullet points an attorney removed from an early draft, appeared in the final mailer. Page's staff say in sworn affidavits those deletions were editorial suggestions, not legal warnings. A different attorney reviewed the final version and gave the green light.
Dr. Page relied on skilled county counselors to give him the very best advice about the law, and he did that.
Susan Ryan is paid to speak for the defense, but the record she points to is real. Dozens of Missouri political subdivisions sent similar public-funded mailers without facing criminal charges.
And there's prosecutorial discretion, and they should be using it to pursue justice, not to be pursuing political advantage or retribution.
Page dropped his re-election bid, but the charges were not dropped.
There's so much disbelief out there that this is even being pursued.
As Page's defense team prepares for trial, their PR team borrows a line we heard from advocates representing Donald Trump and former St. Louis Sheriff Alfred Montgomery about where this kind of trial could lead.
First Dr. Page, and it could be you next, it could be anybody next.
Trial's now postponed for at least another 3 months. If it ever does reach trial, whatever the jury decides, all that public money is gone, wasted on a personal feud.